Do you have trouble finishing assignments, running out of time to prepare for tests, or repeatedly leave things to the last minute? If so, you need help to tackle the procrastination habit. Of course, for some people, there are multiple factors that contribute to procrastination behavior. Knowing the motivations behind your behavior can be very useful. But we must also say that in most cases, it does not automatically translate into the ability to modify it. Some people can find the process of change, which entails quitting procrastination, to be arduous. However, we assume that it is a behavior that has its reasons for existing, and not a personality trait. As such, it can be modified through exercises, examples, and suitable indications. Specific work for each type of procrastination. There are different types of procrastination. Each type of procrastinator will need to work specifically on their own problems and aspects of vulnerability. For example, the avoidance type will need to explore more and focus on fear and negative thoughts about themselves. The disorganized one will have to learn to have a more realistic view of time and better organizational strategies. The passive-aggressive type will instead receive important benefits from assertive training, where he can learn more direct and effective communication skills that lead him to affirm himself and his preferences effectively, and with the possibility of building and maintaining good quality social relationships. Where to start to deal with procrastination? Some general considerations can be helpful in tracking the first steps towards change. Raise awareness and motivation. Awareness is power. Stopping to reflect on the reasons for one's procrastination brings greater awareness. Consequently, a greater possibility of effectively addressing the problem. Procrastination is always a choice, and as such, it depends only on the person himself. To be able to control it, one must learn to recognize the trigger of the impulse to procrastinate. So, understand what includes such behavior, and don't let yourself be seduced by its benefits, realizing that they are only temporary and harmful in the long term. We need to look for the right motivation. It may be important to explicitly ask yourself what 3 good reasons may be to stop procrastinating and writing them. Don't give in to self-criticism and guilt. Don't fall into the spiral of guilt and self-criticism. Those who have difficulty managing the urge to procrastination tend to be deeply dissatisfied with themselves. In some cases, he self-mutilates by calling himself lazy or failed, increasing the sense of guilt. Unfortunately, this severity only contributes to increasing a lack of self-esteem and distrust in being able to change things. Restructure dysfunctional thoughts. Understanding but not justifying one's behavior and not giving in to dysfunctional beliefs. For example, I have to be in the right mood, or this is not the right time. We can decide whether to act or not, regardless of the mood or the trick of the moment.